Hey there, welcome back to Bipolar Basics with Rummy. Today's episode is on activity lists. Activity lists are great on those days when you're feeling bored and depressed. What a combo. Truly the strawberries and ice cream of bipolar headspaces. On days like this, you have got to keep busy. Otherwise, that evil inner monologue guy with the top hat and the mustache is going to walk all over you. Just like my guy does sometimes. Rummy, your channel's going to fail. This list idea might seem a little basic at face value, but sometimes the basics are the hardest thing to know when it comes to bipolar. So don't dismiss the idea too quickly. All right, jerks, let's build a list. Item 1 on the list is something easy and fun for like 30 minutes. For example, an episode of your favorite show. Sounds easy, right? Well, it goddamn ain't, because you got to do it without a phone. Okay, we're talking 30 minutes without doom scrolling, without social media, without cats falling into a drawer, and then the drawer falls out of the cabinet and everyone's like, oh, it's gold. None of that. Rummy, why are you doing this to us? What's your agenda? What's the end game? Well, dingleberries, it's because that phone-fueled lack of focus you got going on is partly the reason why you feel shy in the first place, so put it down. I might give it back to you at the end of class, if you're lucky. With our shite house attention spans these days, I know it's difficult to get through a whole episode of a show without checking the phone because, there's dips in the excitement with episodes. Even with the sitcoms, there's lulls in the lols. That's lulls in the lols. Hard to say, but very true. Let's say it's Seinfeld you're watching and George goes off on some ridiculous rant like, Jeffrey, I just saw a woman on the street. She's wearing a sweater. She only had one button left. You don't just leave one button hanging there, okay? You replace them all or you get rid of the one. George is getting upset. That was an original George Costanza rant, by the way. Thank you very much. If he's crapping on about stuff that's just pissing you off, you're getting bored, you got to hang around because if you don't stick around, your focus is going to be all over the shop. You're going to swing back around to negative thought patterns, and you're back where you started. Stick with the show, forget the phone. All right, now, by the way, item 1 doesn't have to be TV related, okay? But anything that's chill and easy that you enjoy. You can paint, draw, play a non-anxiety inducing video game, that kind of thing. But rule of thumb on that one, if you have to kill people in order to advance in the game, it's not chill and easy. It's a murder simulator. If you find murder chill and easy, I'd suggest heading to your nearest psych ward for a thorough evaluation. Item 2 on the list is a pit stop. It's time for a break. I know what you're thinking. All we did was one chill activity. Why do we get a break now? Well, you've been a good little doggy, so you get a treat. Reward systems are good, Check your notifications, whatever you want to do, but just keep it brief because we want to keep that momentum going with this whole list thing. Item 3 on the list is something healthy/productive for 30 minutes. Now, I know this is easier said than done when you're feeling as moody as a hormonal teenager who's been forced to go to a jazz festival, but stick around, stay with me. You got another pit stop and a chill activity coming up, so don't stress, okay? This list is very short and circular in nature, okay? Spoiler alert. Usually you say that first. But for this item on the list, you could do something like work on a project you've neglected for a while, or write an email to a friend you haven't seen in a while, without browsing the internet. Actually, you should use a typewriter, old school. Ching, or the other way, ching. No internet. Or do some housework or exercise with some tasty tunes playing. 30 minutes of productiveness. Come on, you can do 30 minutes. You'll be back on the couch in no time, eating, whatever. Doritos. Doritos will do. Like, you don't have to clean your whole bathroom, just do 30 minutes of scrub time. Get in there. I bet your toilet's gross, you grub. Get in there. Whatever your healthy/productive jam is, put it on some toast. Just make it something that gets your mind and or body moving. And no phones, dingus. I've told you, how many times do I have to tell you? Item 4, another pit stop, and bam, that's the first rotation done. Chill activity, pit stop. Productive activity, pit stop. Now do the rotation again with new activities. And again. And again, and again, and again, and again, until your eyes and fingers bleed, or until you run out of free time, whatever comes first. Pro tip, when first jumping into the list, or from step to step, do just that. Jump. Okay, the longer you wait, the more roadblocks the mind's going to throw up telling you why you shouldn't do it. Classic roadblock arguments include, I'm tired, I just want to eat rubbish and scroll, and Rummy's a dingbat for making me do this. I am no such thing. Another pro tip, do the list in order from top to bottom, okay? Don't skip steps, don't change them around. Once it's locked in, just do it. It makes it more effective. The more disciplined you are, the more the list is going to help you. So, get out there and make one. Thanks for watching. I'm Rummy. This has been Bipolar Basics. Thanks for stopping by, you crazies.